everybody, it's April, back from vacation and working from home today. Riley is on the couch. I don't know if you can see me, kind of blends in with the blankie. So we're gonna get back at it, and I'm gonna start on my hands and go to my forearms. Obviously you can switch, do it however you like, but that's how I'm going to do it today. So if you're starting on your hands, fingers are spread wide. Pull your shoulder blades together, reach them down your back, then lift your upper back, lift your chest, pull in your belly, come up on your toes, and then shift your weight forward slightly. I have started the timer. And then after I get in my plank, I kind of go through most of that again, pressing into the floor, pulling in my belly again, tightening up my glutes, pressing my heels back. So you want to make sure you have that nice long line. Remember, you're trying to emulate a plank. So channel that plank feeling in your mind or that plank look in your mind. You know, we talk about in yoga, 30 seconds, by the way, we talk about using your mind's eye. And sometimes you can do that and you want to learn to do that, but it's also a good idea to have a mirror sometimes, or maybe someone near you who can tell you what you look like, or you might just video yourself. Or if you even just have the camera on near you, you don't have to be videoing or recording it. You can just have it on just so you can see what your plank looks like. We're at 1 minute, so I'm kind of going to go back over some of those things again. Pressing into the floor, separating my shoulders, pulling in my belly. Remember, plank is one of the best exercises you can do to strengthen your core. But also, obviously, you're strengthening your arms, your shoulders, your legs, your glutes. It's got it going on. So it's important, let's say if it's plank or any other form of exercise you do, that after vacation, let's say you took a vacation 1:30 and you even took a vacation from your workout, that you get back into it again as soon as you can, because that's when people start using it as an excuse not to work out. It's like, I didn't work out on vacation. And it could be, first of all, that you feel like, oh, I ate too much, or I was just a slug the whole time I was on the beach or wherever you were. And that becomes an excuse, 2 minutes, where you start beating yourself up, where maybe you let things go the whole time you were on vacation. And that makes you feel like, oh, it's just going to be too hard to get back into it, or I've ruined everything, I'd have to start all over again. But you know what, even if you do, so what? It won't take you long to get back to it, especially if you were on vacation for a week. I mean, surely you didn't overdo it that much while you were gone. But then that's where you have to kind of dig deep. We're at 2:30, so I'm going to switch to my forearms. Remember, whenever you switch, go back over everything again. So I'm going to bring my forearms out in front of me, interlacing my fingers, pressing into the floor, separating my shoulders, pulling in my belly, shifting forward slightly, remembering to breathe, keeping that nice long spine. Anyway, so going back to, sometimes you use that as an excuse not to get back to your workout. And that's when you really, really need to jump right back in after you've been sick or you've been on vacation, anything like that. Especially after you've been sick, you might have to come back into it a little slower, but you can get right back into it. And especially though after vacation, don't use that as a reason to fall off the wagon and fall off the exercise wagon or the fitness wagon, however you want to put it. You want to use that as a reason to get back on it. So you say, oh, I take a vacation, 3:30. I took a little bit of a vacation and I didn't work out as much as I should have, but now I can. I have the time. I'm not on the beach. I mean, I know personally, we were just on the beach for a few days, and if the weather's good, I'm on the beach or at the pool. So I don't go to the gym or to yoga when if the weather's good, but I save that as a rainy day activity. I actually look at that as something I'll do when it's raining. 4 minutes. However, if I went for a week, I would find a way to do hot yoga at least once while I was on vacation. Just because I know, if nothing else, I feel so much better afterwards. And I know that if I took a whole week off from hot yoga, that would be a little too much for me. Same way if I took that long off from planking, my goodness, that would be very disappointing and very depressing for me. 4:30. Because remember, whenever you're planking, you're also releasing those endorphins, which helps with your moods, helps boost your mood, helps make you feel a little more positive about things. And you just feel so good when you finished it, that, hey, I made this challenge for myself. Nobody's making me do it. But look at me. Okay, we got just a few more seconds. And we're at 5 minutes. I'm going to hold a little bit longer. So remember, after your vacation, you get back on it. You have no excuses, except sometimes you still just keep taking a vacation from your workout, and you don't want to do that. 5:15. Whew, I'm pausing. So, and I'll admit, I haven't planked for a few days, and now I'm a little out of breath, but that's okay. I mean, I'll survive. I'm not going to pass out. My arms were only shaking a little bit. I'm getting right back into it. All right, I'll see you again tomorrow.